Now, we're going to have several speakers, each of whom will talk for about 15 minutes. I might ask them a couple of questions. They come from a range of backgrounds, and then at the end, we will have some music performed by the performers who've done the musical workshops in yesterday and I think the day before here in Gibraltar. So they will talk about what they did, what they learned, and then they will perform for you. And it's a musician we're going to hear from first this morning, because our first speaker founded an absolutely remarkable group, which is a group which is made up of musicians from across the Middle East. So it doesn't matter which bit of the Middle East they're from, whether they're Jewish, whether they're Muslim, whether they're Arab, whether they're Israeli, where they come from, they play music together. Because music is the universal language. That's what brings us all together as people and enables us to speak to each other as human being to human being. So Yochai Barak is the founder and creator of Diwan Saz, and he's going to come on stage now, tell me if I've pronounced that properly, and also to tell us how he found it. So I will invite him to come on the stage now, and can I just say, as he makes his way up the steps, there was a moment earlier on when I thought only boys went to school in Gibraltar, since there seem to be so many of them. So girls, I see you there. Welcome. I was very pleased to see you indeed, representing the fairer sex. So, D1, come. Yeah. So my first question to D1 before he starts to talk is to actually ask him, this morning you have an audience of 300 young people from Gibraltar. You're going to talk about your band and how and why you founded it. But how did you approach this morning's conversation or presentation?
Hello, everybody. Because so many kids are here, so it reminded me of my childhood in Israel. I was born in the Galilee, sort of a biblical area, and all my life I felt there's something I need to. I felt not at ease many times, and I tried to find how can I find a place or something to do that will bring me peace inside, and fortunately I found music, and I found the magic of music. I saw it as a magic stick. The moment I started playing, I saw what it can affect inside of me and with other people. And the place I was born in is in the Galilee, and it's a small village and many other villages around. Our village is the Jewish village, and there's Christian villages and Muslim villages, Druze. And I was fortunate to be in a place that we have no fence, for example, which is something unusual in the scene. And my parents, my friends, they all love the Arabic culture. And we try to see what binds us together. We try to see what we love in music, in food, in culture. And this set me an example also for the music point of view. And as I grew up, naturally, without trying to think about it or things, I saw how we can take from this, you can say it's kind of a chaotic situation that we all live together and there's many problems. And the problems were on one surface. And always we saw that the language of music was in a higher level of communication. Also in Judaism, where I heard that the power of music is it has more meaning than the power of words, even when we sing in our prayers. So we give more meaning to the music itself than what the words actually say. So naturally, I had many friends from different religions, different cultures in this area, and we sat together and we started playing together also, and then we saw that when we play, out of this chaotic situation, in the music there's no barriers. There's no, it's like a medicine. And this is how we created also the group that represents this wisdom that comes from the music. And in the group we have a rabbi from Jerusalem. We have an Arab Christian singer from one of the nearby villages, from the Bedouin villages, from the Muslim towns, and we come from my village as well. And we just started playing for the sake of music, not for performing or stuff like that. And it was so powerful that it started to build something together. And we travel around the world, and it's amazing to see the impact of this bonding, and together with the magic of music, how it affects also the audience. Not only like what we play on stage, it moves a lot around us. And we've been touring all over the world. We've been playing in mosques, in synagogues, in churches. And we see that the flower that can come out of this chaos is truly unbelievable, and it has a power to heal the situation. And the situation itself also has its own rule. It's not like, let's go out of this bad situation. It's part of the whole process. And we feel very fortunate also, and thank to Jan, that we come to a place that even the title of the festival actually speaks about the essence of what we live. We live it. We actually live this thing, and not just try to make a show of it. And yes, I think this is the way I see getting out of this chaos, and I see it as a blessing, and I thank you all for listening.